Yo, what's going on guys and gals? Welcome back to a new Flatland BMX tutorial, and today let's talk about pumping. Quick disclaimer, pumping is a technique that does vary depending on what trick you're trying to apply it to. However, the movement and muscle memory are very similar. So once you learn how to pump a few tricks, it is easy to transfer this skill onto others. Flatland being Flatland though, it is difficult to explain everything, but I'll do my best to cover the technique and give you some tips in this video. So what is pumping and what does it do? Pumping basically creates momentum by using a classic carving technique, moving your wheel side to side, or bringing your leg in and out during a trick, or both for some tricks. It's basically giving you speed when you don't have any left to continue a trick or a combo, and in a way it is magic. I remember seeing riders pump for the first time, like literally just creating speed in the middle of the combo to keep going and going to their next trick. And I remember thinking, like, how are they doing that? And it was so hard to understand it. And that's why I'm making this video, because once you have a few tips and a little bit of understanding of how to do it, it does become easier and you can move on to pumping new tricks and learn how to pump the tricks that you can already do. But it's not magic, it's physics. As far as spinning tricks go, they rely on the law of conservation of angular momentum, same like a ballerina spinning on her toes. By conserving your energy in and then extending it out, you're creating additional momentum, whether that's rotational or rolling. Okay, so we understand pumping. Now let's practice. The easiest way to get into it would be just to hop onto your pedals and using your arms, move the wheel side to side to just create speed, carve in and out to create extra momentum during your roll. And it's pretty much the same on one wheel, only the difficulty goes up. As far as going onto one wheel, the easiest tricks to start with would be the steamroller and the peg wheelie. The basic movement of a pump would be like a Z or a C shape, just to give you an idea, but it does vary depending on the trick. When you are one-footed, you will use your free leg and your upper body to kind of drop the bike a little and then pick it back up, as well as pumping your leg in and out when you are spinning. And when you are rolling, you will use your arms to move the bars side to side, and so moving the wheel, no matter which wheel it is, whether it's front wheel or back wheel, and then use your leg to pump a little bit of momentum into that wheel and into your bike and your roll.
Yeah, they got it bumping. Hey.
You're going to push the momentum through your hips and core rather than through a free leg, because you don't have a free leg, but still use your upper body to guide the bike. Usually when you're starting a pump in a rolling trick, you're going to first turn in the opposite direction than the direction that you're going to. So if you're going clockwise, you're going to turn left first, which does kind of feel counterintuitive, but you only do it slightly before bringing it back in the direction that you're going to. So again, moving side to side, kind of a Z or an S shape, and you're going to repeat this in order to build speed. When you do this, you're going to kick your leg into the back wheel, kind of into the bike, to bring that extra energy into your wheel. And by bringing it back, by pulling it back into the direction that you're going to, you're carving your bike in that direction, and your wheel wants to go a little bit faster because of that. So in a switch-footed peg wheelie, for example, you're going to start off by turning left, bringing your leg in closer to the wheel, and then pulling the bike back to the right, and then repeat, and just keep repeating, keep practicing this until it starts feeling more natural. It will probably be easier to start off regular footed. I don't know, maybe you're better at switch footed, it's up to you, but the technique is the same no matter what your footing is. It does feel weird and you're not going to create much speed at the beginning, but keep practicing until it starts feeling more natural and you start gaining more speed with each pump. As far as the front wheel, let's talk about the steamroller. It's the same thing. You're going to turn the opposite direction, bring your leg in, pumping momentum into the bike, and then turn the opposite direction to create speed and keep going using the same carve as on the back wheel. With spinning tricks, it's a little bit different. When you get into the position where you are rolling around your center of gravity in a spinning momentum, you're going to slightly drop the bike, bring your leg in and pull it back up. So you're going to kind of fall, but controlled fall. You're going to let it go slightly and then bring it back up. And then by pumping your leg in, you're pushing that energy of extending and then conserving that energy back into your bike and back into that spin. Kind of like locking into a spin, but not fully holding it, only bringing it in slightly to then go back out and then back in to create even more speed and more energy into your spin. Again, conservation of angular rotation. By compressing, you speed up. By extending, you slow down and create more range of motion to then bring back into your spin. With two-footed tricks, like I said, it's more in your core and your hips and using your upper body to lean and dip the bike. You're going to continue kind of dipping, kind of falling and recovering into the spin and into that center of gravity, as well as using your arm to dip the bike and then pull it back up towards you to create that speed and create that additional momentum in your trick. Be wary though, pumping spinning tricks can get you going extremely fast, so only go as fast as you're comfortable going, but don't be afraid to go a little faster. However, always be ready to jump off and bail if needed, always land to your feet. And like I said at the beginning of this video, it is a technique that you have to go out and figure out yourself by practice. I've done my best to explain it in this video so that you can understand it better, but now it's time for you to go out there and practice, teach your body and brain how to do this, feel it out, and be patient with yourself. It is difficult to understand and get, but with time and practice, you can do it. Like, honestly, I'm still figuring it out. I'm not the greatest at pumping, I'll admit it, I'll put it out there, but it's something that I understand and I hope that I could help you understand. And for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you could grab some useful tips from this video, and if you have any more questions about pumping, do let me know down in the comments. I'll do my best to answer you. And if you enjoyed, then please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.